So I'm going to present an explanation to this question. Before I start explaining, I just wanted to tell you that this is actually a difficult question, and at the end of this video, I'll show you the legends that even the toppers took more than 3 minutes to solve this question. So this is actually not one of those questions that you even remotely try in an exam condition. So maybe once the test is over, you can take a look at it. I will also show you the explanation that this institute has provided. You can then take a pick on which method really clicks to you, right? So I'll read the question for you. It says a shopkeeper purchased 100 shirts. He sold 50% of the shirts at 10% profit. Now, first of all, the very first thing that comes to my mind is that this is more of a tree structure that you will have. So since he has 100 shirts that he purchased and he's selling 50% of the shirts at 10% profit, okay, and the remaining would be obviously the 50 shirts, right? 20% of the remaining, obviously 20% of this thing would be 10. Now 20% of this at a profit of 15%. So the remaining obviously will be 40. Now this is your remaining. Now they say that 30% of the remaining shirts are 20% profit. Now of this 40, 30% remaining. So 30% of this number is what? 12, right? So this is sold at a profit of 20%. And the remaining shirts, now this part is a little bit of a twisted one. And the remaining shirt in a sale at MRP, which has 25% markup. So this is basically obviously the remaining part, and the remaining part of course is going to be the 40 minus 12, which is 28. Now they haven't given any profit margin as such for the remaining part. To make this sum a little easy for me to comprehend, let's do one thing. Let's assume that the cost price of each shirt is 1 rupees. In that case, you will realize that the 50 shirts that he is selling at, let's say 10% profit, the total revenue generated would be 55 rupees out of these 50. So this is something that you must keep in mind. Then this 10 shirts that he is selling at 15% profit, and he'll be selling this at, let's do the calculation, 10 into 1.15. So this is going to be 11.5 rupees. So this is the total revenue that he is getting out of the 10 shirts that he is selling at 15% profit. Now the 12 shirt at 20% profit, I'm going to be writing it over there. So this is going to be 12 into 1.20, that is 14.4 rupees. Okay, you can take a box, you can make a box so that it reminds you of the revenue collected out of these shirts. Okay, now what about this remaining 28 shirt? I have got no idea about how much profit he is making out of these shirts, but they have written that the remaining shirts are sold in a sale at MRP, which has a 25% markup. Now what that means is that these 28 shirt, the cost price could very well be 28 rupees, but he's selling those shirt 28 shirt at 1.25 rupees. Okay, now to make your life easy, let's read ahead. Let's not make conclusions. In the sale, he gave 1 shirt free if a customer purchase 6 shirts. How much profit in percentage did he earn by selling 100 shirts if he had sold all the shirts in the sale to a single customer? What does this mean? This line is very important. This line basically tells you that all the 28 shirts goes to a single person. Now obviously it's a little bit of simple arithmetic that you can do in your mind, that when you divide 28 by 6, you get 6 4s are 24. So you get 4 as remainder, which effectively means, let me write it over there, for each 6 shirts, 1 shirt is free. This is what it, okay, 1 shirt is free. So obviously only one person is getting all the 28 shirts in the sale. So 6 shirts, again 6 shirt and 1 free shirt, again 6 shirts plus 1 free shirt, and again 6 shirt plus 1 free shirt. Okay, so if you see this thing, effectively he's only paying for 24 shirts and the 4 shirts he's getting free due to the sale offer. Okay, now these 24 shirts he will be getting at a price of, because the price has been marked up by 25%, so he's gonna be charging 1.25 of this thing. At this point, if you're a little confident with your number, 25% markup will also give me the multiplying factor of 5 upon 4, because 1 by 4 is 25%, so a 25% markup can give me this much. So this 6 4s are 24 and 5s are 30. That basically gives me total revenue generated from the, you know, the remaining shirts which were sold at the MRP to the single customer is rupees 30. Now all you need to do is just add all the revenue. So the total revenue will be 55 plus 11.5. So 55, 11.5, 14.4 and 30. When you add all of this, you will get, let me do that for you. So 55, 11.5, 14.4 and 30.0. So this is 9, this is 4 and 1 5 and 5 10, 6 7 8 and 11. 110.9 is the total profit that has been earned. Now the question that they have asked is, what is the, how much profit in percentage? So basically gain percentage, profit percentage. So profit percentage is the total profit by the cost price. Now remember, because there were 100 shirts, the cost price is going to be 100 into 1, that is 100 only. Profit is 110.9 by 100. Now you multiply 100 to this, you get the percentage value, which is 10.9%. okay, so this is the answer. Now hold on, I'll show you the explanation that they have given, and I will also show you that why you should not be attempting a question like this in the exam condition. This is the explanation, textual explanation. You can pause the video and read it. So this is the textual explanation that they have given. They have assumed some cost price to be A, and then, you know, A and all that business they have done. Effectively, they also got to the same answer, which is 10.9%. okay, so the legend, basically what I wanted to show you is this one. If you see the total attempt by the overall Janta is 31.2%. Of that, only 62% is getting it correctly, taking a hell lot of a time, which is 4 minutes and 34 seconds. If you see, even the toppers are only attempting it, 40% of the toppers are attempting it, and the time that they are also spending on this question is humongously high, which is 3.25 minutes. You don't really have that much amount of time to be spared in a single question. I hope that makes sense. Thank you.